Hello everyone, my name is Zach. I am the Traveling Man, and today is day 6 of our voyage here on board Celebrity Apex as we sail around the Mediterranean. Today is actually our second sea day of the voyage, and we are sailing from our port stop yesterday in Kuşadası, Turkey, to our port stop in Haifa, Israel tomorrow, which is in northern Israel. And then we're going to have 3 days in Israel. We're going to have a lot of exploration, but today it's a sea day, and a sea day is for relaxing. So no really grand plans today for the sea day, just to relax, just to enjoy the ship, just to enjoy the ocean, which is so perfectly calm this morning. I'll show you that in just a minute. In this video, I'm also going to show you what I packed for this trip and how I packed for this trip. A lot of folks have asked me in recent comments and messages and stuff, how do you pack? Show us a video about packing. So I'm going to show you that today, I promise. I'm also going to have lunch at one of my favorite places to dine on board a Celebrity Edge cruise ship. And it's something you don't want to miss because it's easy to be missed. So stay tuned for that as well. So yeah, let's get this sea day adventure started. I'm just here on the promenade on deck 5, and I wanted to show you the ocean. We're on the Mediterranean Sea. We're just south of Turkey. We're sailing to the east, so Turkey would be to our north. And look how calm the water is, you guys. We're here in the front of the ship. I mean, is that not stunning or what? Here's the Grand Plaza at 11 o'clock in the morning on a sea day, and you notice very few people up and about this morning. So let's contrast that, shall we? Let's go up and see how many people are on the main pool deck at 11 o'clock in the morning on a sea day. All right, so here is a comparison. Here is the main pool deck at 11 o'clock in the morning on a sea day. It's now time for some lunch. So I'm going to show you, as promised, my favorite place. Probably my favorite place to have lunch on board. And it's in one of my favorite parts of the ship, back here in Eden, actually the Eden Cafe. And it's not open every day. It's actually not open that much at all, I think primarily on sea days. So I'm going to show you what a gem it is and have a little bit of lunch and share this wonderful lunch venue with you, and highly encourage you when you come on board, whenever you can dine at Eden Cafe, make sure that you do. And Eden Cafe, for a little bit of wayfinding, it is in a different location. It is over here to your left when you first walk into Eden, and I mention that because if you're going to the actual Eden restaurant itself, it's further on over here and down the stairs you see to the right. So even though it is a cafe, don't confuse it with the restaurant, which is actually down here. The cafe is over here in the corner. So back here you'll see they have different salads and sandwiches. They have different handhelds, different things you can order. They also have some fruit and some bakery takeaways over here. So you can see a selection of fruit. And then they have big chocolate chip cookies, some muffins, cakes, and all different toppings here for salads. And then quite a selection of different salads you can get as well. They have potato salad and chips. Here's the different sandwiches that they offer. And the pork belly sliders are the best. Okay, so here's my spinach salad that I got, and then they have additional toppings in there. So I got some grapes added, some chicken added. Looks like there's also some nuts and cranberries on here as well. And then of course, we can't forget a Coke Zero. But just look how beautiful it is out here. Come outside and sit, because it's incredible. And I did ask for clarification. They are only open on the Apex on sea days. So breakfast and lunch, but only on sea days, not port days. So you must visit at some point during your cruise on a sea day. You'll love it, I promise. All right, so let's talk a little bit about what I pack typically for a cruise. And I've got 3 different bags here. These 2 bags go with me everywhere. Every trip I take, be it by sea on a cruise or whether I'm going on a land vacation, I'm always going to have these two bags. Again, this one for my clothes and this one for electronics, for my camera equipment. Of course, I have a lot of electronics, being a vlogger, that I bring with me, and this bag here is designed specifically for carrying that type of equipment, along with some personal stuff as well. So, I'm going to show you both of my bags, and first of all, look how nice this bag is. I get a lot of compliments on this bag, and I'm not bragging on my own stuff, I just wanted you to see. This is a Kabuto, it's the name of this bag, and it actually has, you can program it with your fingerprint and lock it up so that just anyone can't get in your bag. I never let anyone have my bag at the airport or on the cruise. I always have this bag with me. I carry it with me everywhere. So this is my carry-on bag for the ship and the plane. There are some outlets here. There's a battery inside. So, yeah. So what's in here? Well, let's see. My clothes. And of course, I'm not going to go through my clothes on TV. No. So there's a bag in here. So you're like, what's this bag for? Well, I did want to tell you, since this is a 12-day cruise, you're probably already thinking, are you crazy? You packed for a 12-day cruise all across the Mediterranean in this one little bag, a carry-on bag. I sure did. And I did it because of this. This is my first elite cruise with Celebrity. And because I'm now elite, I actually get free laundry service. One bag of laundry, and here's the bag. And honestly, it's not as big as I thought. So I'm going to have to cram some stuff in here. But one bag of laundry for per cruise, essentially. And here's the sheet that goes along with it. But I'll be able to do my laundry. So today we're almost to the midpoint of the cruise. So in the next day or so, I will load this up, put all my dirty clothes in it, and then have fresh, clean laundry delivered, I think a day later or something, or maybe the same day, who knows. Hopefully it's not too long. So that's my plan for this cruise. That's why I only pack for one bag, because I prefer, as I do travel solo, to not have a ton of bags, stuff to keep track of. And also, because I am traveling to Europe and I traveled overnight and got immediately on the ship, I didn't have any days in Rome or anything. I didn't want to take the chance of my bag getting lost or getting left in the U.S. and then here I am on a cruise ship with no clothes. So I like to carry things on as much as I can. So this is my carry-on bag. Everything gets packed in here. In here I have a few little extra things, like extra medicines I might need, an extra contact case, extra band-aids, extra contacts. So I sort of keep those in here. I don't unpack those in the stateroom. This is my little bag for the plane. So I put little essentials when I'm on the plane in here, like medicine, in case I get a headache. I also have in here, I'll put my passport in here and keep a lot of personal things that I want to have at my seat with me, and be able to store it in one bag. I put that in here. That's actually the bag that my travel pillow goes in. And then there's a section down here, and right now you see there's just some little Ziploc bags in here. This is actually where I put my toiletries. I put them in these bags and put it down here. That way if something leaks, it's not going to leak on my clothes. So that's this bag, and that's the laundry situation. That's how I'm managing 12 days with just a carry-on bag. So now we'll move to this bag, which is, I love this bag too. Wonder, that's the name of this bag. And like I said, it's designed specifically for carrying camera equipment. You can see it's padded quite a bit on the back here. This bag does get heavy. There's a lot of loops here and things. You can hang stuff off of it if you need to. So in here there is room for like a laptop. So here is my trusty MacBook Pro. I love my MacBook Pro. All my videos are edited right here on this MacBook Pro, so it goes with me everywhere. So that's there. And then I also have my iPad. This is my iPad mini. This is my reader. So I use this to read books and stuff on. I download them before the cruise, so that if I don't have internet on this device, which I don't, I'll have books to read. Something very important to making sure I travel efficiently and have all that I need. This is my official Zach the Traveling Man packing list. And this is available on my website, zachthetravelingman.com. You can generate your own. So essentially there's a checklist that you can go through and click all the items you want to take on your trip, and it'll give you a sheet just like this to print out of all the things that you said were important and that you need to take. So this is my packing list for every trip I take, and so I just keep this in my bag here. And the night before I leave for my trip, I run down my list to make sure I have everything, and it's conveniently here in my bag. So make sure you go on my website, and I'll put a link down below for my packing list. Up here up top, this is where I'll put more essential items. So essentially everything in here goes into that other black bag I showed you that goes with me on the plane. So medicines, chargers for my phone, things like that. This is just a handy little pocket at the top here I can quickly grab stuff out of. And then here is all of my electronics that I take. And actually under the bag here, this is my what I call my big camera. So a lot of times I vlog on my iPhone 14, which I'm doing now. But this is the Sony Alpha 6400. And this is the camera I use. If you ever see my talking head videos, my studio videos, it's shot with this camera. This is a great camera. Shoots in 4K. So that's my camera, and I love it. Oh, it's an Alpha 6600. And then I've got this little small rig to put on top. I can put a microphone right there. But I love this camera. It's such a good camera. But it's so big and bulky to carry around with, and my iPhone does just as well. So a little behind the scenes here, I typically vlog with my iPhone. Oh, and then the tripod here, which is a switch pod is the name of this. But it's really cool because you can hold it out like that and get good shots. You can turn it in on yourself, and it also serves as a tripod too. It folds out and around just like that. It's a charger for my MacBook. I always bring extra little bricks, what I call them, bricks. You plug the USB in here, and you can plug stuff into that. Oh, I also have a fan. Where's my fan? I have a fan in here somewhere just for the stateroom, because sometimes it can get hot on some cruise ships. Not on Celebrity Apex though. The room gets down to 66 degrees, so I don't need that here. This here is for my big camera. This stores the batteries for it, and it actually serves as a charger as well, so you can just plug it in right here and charge the batteries that are inside. That's cool. I always bring extra cables. You never know when you're going to need an extra charger. These will die sometimes. They'll break, so always bring an extra, because you don't want to get in the middle of your cruise and not be able to charge your phone or your iPad or other devices, so always bring extra. And you see I even have another one over here that I keep plugged up, or I plug my phone in at night. Here's a microphone. This is a Deity microphone, is what it's called, and it actually has a microphone here and then one on the back too, so I can talk on either side of my camera, and I love this one. This is an essential item right here. I travel everywhere with this, whether it's a cruise or I'm traveling for business or whatever. I travel with this. Apple sells this, and it's helpful if you have a watch and a MagSafe device like your newer iPhones. So I can put my phone here, I can put my watch on here, and it plugs in to all one lightning cable. The G-Local Me, this is a mobile hotspot basically that enables me anywhere in the world I can have a hotspot. So I can turn this on and it'll give me Wi-Fi on my cell phone. Alright, and here's just more chargers. This is actually a universal charger, so I take it on ships and anywhere I go around the world, because you never know. I typically fly home right after my cruises, but if I ever got stuck in like Europe or something, I have the chargers I need. This is my day bag, so this is actually new, and if you watched my video a couple days ago, I actually showed you this bag and what was in it, but I'll go through it quickly again here. So every day in port, when I leave the ship, I take this bag with me, and it's packed with essentials that I need or might need throughout the course of my day. So water, of course, is essential. Celebrity, you can buy these waters from them. I always get one of these and take it off the ship, because you never know when you're going to need water. Always take water off the ship with you. It's the case for my glasses, which are right here. Any tickets I need for my excursions, I have that in here. And then this right here, I carry my passport in it. It's got my COVID vaccine card. It's got many other cards I need. So this is like my lifeline there. And I carry it in port with me. Just, you never know, if you miss the ship or get sick or something and can't get back, then you're going to need that. And then my wallet. Always carry some hand sanitizer. You're always going to want to put on hand sanitizer. And then in the front here, I have some medications. I have another phone charger. Let me show you the phone charger. It's a MagSafe charger that will just pop onto the back of my phone, because I do film a lot with my phone, so the battery will die very quickly. So there that is. So there you go. That's what I'm packing for my trips. A lot of people have asked me, what do you pack? Can you show us what you pack? So that's it. Good evening. It's now been several hours since I spoke to you earlier and showed you all my packing goodies. I've just been relaxing because I think sometimes I try to do too much on trips and like I need to vlog, I need to make a video, I need to produce content. But sometimes I need to realize this is my vacation. I use my vacation time for my trips. And you know, I like creating content too, but sometimes I'm like, just calm down and relax, you know. So I watched some TV this afternoon, enjoyed the ocean. The water was so perfectly calm all day. Got some shots of the sunset that I put in here. So it's been a really good day. And now I'm about to head down to dinner. And tonight I'm in Cyprus Restaurant. So yeah, let's run down to dinner, and I will speak to you all after dinner. Oh, but before we leave, I have prepared my bag of laundry. Because we are halfway through the cruise now, 6 days in, and I said I would do laundry. As you saw my packing earlier, I only packed enough for half of the trip, so now I got to do laundry for the rest of the trip. So it's almost 10 o'clock, and I have to be up so early. I have to be at immigration. My immigration time is at 7:35, I think, in the morning. So I have to get up really early to get breakfast, to get ready. It's going to be a long day in Israel tomorrow. I have a lot planned. I'm going to be on a 10-hour tour. So make sure you come back tomorrow and see Israel. And I am super excited to visit Israel. I'm excited to show it to you here. So make sure you go down below if you're not subscribed. Give me a subscribe. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. And thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you on the next adventure tomorrow. Good night, everybody.